Good evening. So, if you're like me, you have possibly spent more than enough time looking for a solution to your Wii problem. And that problem being that you want to get your Wii working on a modern screen. And the Wii, as we all know, is an analog console in terms of video output. And your HDMI screen only accepts digital input. So what do? You spend a month obsessing over $7, $3, $20, $30, $50 adapters. Which is the best, which has the most correct colors. Frankly, looking at colors, everybody has a different type of panel, a different type of configuration. I mean, there are no real specialists here doing some accurate color calibration from system to system, panel to panel, CRT to CRT. No, it's all very relative. So I'm going to tell you a few things about these Wii to HDMI adapters. The most common Wii to HDMI adapter, the one which is about this size, which I have around here somewhere, but I'm not going to show you because you probably already know which one I'm talking about. They tend to have a bad rep, a very bad reputation. However, what most people don't know is that these adapters actually have seen many revisions. I have counted 3, and I conjure that there is perhaps a 4th. So, the first revisions are not very good, but the latest revisions are. The problem with these that can go from $3 in AliExpress to $7 or $8 or $10 or $11 in Amazon is that everybody selling them doesn't tell you what board revision they are selling. However, you can get lucky with them. You can get lucky with an adapter that costed you $3 on AliExpress, and you can get unlucky with one of those adapters that cost you $11 on Amazon. So, there are no real reviews on any of these sites for these adapters. What I mean by this is that there isn't a single person telling you, I opened these up and this man or this woman is selling board revision 1.4 or 1.3. It's not there. It doesn't matter if you go to AliExpress, it doesn't matter if you go to Amazon, it doesn't matter if you go to a retro shop with a small web page, it doesn't matter. They simply don't know. So, you have a few options. You either get lucky or you go with a more respectable brand. And by respectable I mean that it's basically the superior revision of the same board. Now, all of these, including those being sold by companies like Cameric and alike, are actually the same analog to digital converter. There are minor differences, not on the analog to digital converter itself. The chip itself is basically the same. So a decent solution, which can cost you from $20 to $30, is the Mayflash Wii to HDMI adapter. And you can see, I'm not sure if you can see from there, but here it says Wii to HDMI HD. Now, this is false. So even if Mayflash is considered respectable, why would they even place HD in the end of this phrase here when it's not? Well, as you can see, they are not so respectable, because that's It's a lie. This adapter does not convert, it does not do anything to the signal. The only thing it does is bring your interlaced 480i resolution or your 480p resolution to a digital signal. In fact, it even supports 240p and 288, all of those very retro resolutions as well. This will get this on an HDMI screen. Another thing is that your screen will actually accept it. But you can trust, within a certain degree, that the Mayflash boards are actually the best revisions of these boards. I don't remember the name of the chipsets themselves. It's been 2 years since I actually do some investigation about it. But as I said, you shouldn't go for anything above $30 with these. $20, $30, that's a bit pushing it, considering what's actually inside these. As mentioned, there are companies that will try to sell you a theorized superior product for $50 or $60, but no, it's the same analog to digital converter. Okay, minor differences on the board. So if you're like me and you spend more than enough time investigating and obsessing over this trivial thing, please don't waste your time. Do it easy. Get something from Mayflash, get something from Kaiko. I'm not even sure about the Portaholics, but I think they have a decent reputation as well. And try to not spend $50 or $60. There are some companies that are trying to sell you the same board, basically, for that price, and it's a massive gain for them, and it's not a massive gain for you. So, I hope you found this video useful. I'm sure there will be people that will say, well, you didn't send me any images, no comparisons. There are tons of videos with comparisons from one adapter to another, and frankly, I'm not here to show you those differences. I'm just here to tell you that one of these, a Mayflash or a Kaiko adapter, will get you where you need with a decent quality, and you can't really expect more. And I tell you again, don't go $50 to $60. It's not worth it. It's the same thing, and I wouldn't even trust these guys. I mean, would you give in to false propaganda if they would be so good? No, of course not. Are these better than a retro tank and whatnot? Yes, for the objective, yes. You can see these go directly into the AV port. There are no cables, there are no component cables, there is no SCAR cable. This is minimum electrical interference and all of that. It's just from here to digital, nothing more. If you go about then with retro tanks and the like, you're going to get into quality of component cables, quality of SCAR cables, shielding, and the quality of switchers if you have more than one console. One of these and you're good to go. Don't obsess over it. You're going to have a good time with any of these. And I hope this has been of use to you, because I sure as demons spent more than enough time on this. Ciao.